Hello everyone, this is Moses from ZAATARGARDENS. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I've gotten a lot of requests over the few years that I've been doing YouTube about how to start a YouTube channel. Main questions would be like, where does your motivation come from? How can you still produce the way you're producing? Did you ever feel like giving up? So forth. And a lot of these people I've talked to by email or by comments or by direct messages, I'll ask them, how long have you been doing it? And some of them will say, I've been grinding away, working my butt off, day after day after day. And I'm amped up to hear how long they've been doing it. And they'll tell me, I've been doing it for 2.5 months. And I just can't believe that they think they can get to the milestones that they want to be at, only doing it for 2.5 months. I'll respond to them saying that I produced 500 videos before I hit my 1,000 subscriber. In the first year I did 455 videos. Granted, a lot of those videos weren't the best quality, but the content was good. How I helped you, the topic I talked about, the solutions I brought up, the experiments I've done. But the quality wasn't the best. I didn't do any edits for hundreds of videos. I didn't do end screens. I didn't do cards. I barely did any SEO. I didn't really make great thumbnails. I just kept producing over and over and over. Granted, I had a new baby, Shant, full-time job, worked my butt off with everything, so I couldn't produce high quality and be happy in my life. So I just produced about 1 to 2 videos per day, just pushed them out. And I would tell them this story, and some would say, that's good and all, but at some point they would have just given up. And I would say, your goal was to make money then, or your goals was to hit some kind of subscriber base. My goal was to produce as much content I could for my children, so they can watch the videos in the future. If they're going to be gardening, they should be gardening. They're going to be gardening, they could just watch Dad. I'm going to tell them the right way to do it, not the way the books tell you and everybody's failing. So their milestones and their goals were a little bit skewed. The other thing is, they would tell me, well, I produce about 1 to 2 videos every week. And I would respond, well, how do you think you're going to get anywhere with that? And they could say, well, I'm consistent on that. And I said, that's great. That's great. But I try to produce 1 to 2 videos per day. So when they're producing 50 to 100 videos a year, I'm producing 500 to 700 videos a year, hitting all types of keywords, hitting all types of long tail keywords. And now these past 100, 200 videos, I'm really pushing end cards, introductions, outros, music, different ideas, great descriptions, tags, everything. Everything I used to do when I used to make blogs back in the late 90s. I'm just taking that same concept and putting it onto YouTube. What my goals are is how creative I can be and how much content I could put out. How quickly and how good of quality my responses to comments are, and also watch time. How to bring up my watch time. It's not about how much subscribers I'm going to hit or how many views I get. I'm not really concerned with that because, like in blogging, it didn't matter how many people looked at your blog. It's about how long they stayed on your blog. It's about how long they read your article. Did they finish reading your article and then click on to the next article? Just like YouTube. Did they watch your video fully and at the end clicked on the next video? It's not about views. I went into that knowing that and setting myself up for that as well. But my real push is content. I just love that competition feeling. I'm very competitive, where if I see someone made 1,000 videos on a certain topic, let's say gardening, I want to hit 5,000 to 10,000 videos and just flood the market with my videos. One of my goals is by the end of this year hitting 1,000 videos. When I accomplish that, that would be 3 years and 2 months by the end of this year of being on YouTube, hitting 1,000 videos. And like I said again, you're producing 50. Ooh, look at this. Well, that flew away pretty quick. You're producing 50 to 100 videos a year. And someone like me is going to be producing up to 700. You're not going to be able to compete with that. People like me that are consistent and almost perpetual with their content creation are not going to be beaten. We're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. As for me, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going till YouTube isn't a thing anymore. And once that happens, I'm just going to go to the next platform. When I was in second grade, I used to put more problems on the math homework just so I could do more math problems. They weren't going to be graded. I just kept wanting to push more than was expected of me. You can't control your subscriber count. You cannot add to it, and you cannot stop people from leaving. You can't control your views. You can't control your revenue. You could do a bit on your watch time, but you can only go so far with that. The only things you can control are two things, and this relates to anything in life. It's how effective and efficient and how much you work. And the other thing is patience. That is extremely lacking in today's society. You have to be patient. Look at me. I'll just say it again. 500 videos before I got to 1,000 subscribers. Many other people would just quit. Many of my family members used to say, "What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time?" Because I know that one day I will win and I will hit my milestones that I have put on myself. So it's really simple, guys and gals. You got to work hard and you got to be patient. You're not going to get anywhere in life if you don't do those two things. I hate the saying, work smarter, not harder. Who the heck do you know that hasn't gone anywhere in life if they didn't work harder? You got to work smarter, and you got to work so hard that you're about to puke. There has been days where I've almost gotten dizzy by the end of the day of how much I created for YouTube and other social platforms. You got to push, and push until you can't push anymore. And when that happens, you got to push one more time and again, and it never ends. Happy gardening, everyone. Keep pushing.
Okay, like, share, subscribe, and